The head of Georgia's police department announced they are locking up Lil Baby and 4 PF members for Rico.
Could Lil Baby, one of the biggest names in hip hop, be the next target in a major Rico case? Let's break down all the rumors, the facts, and what this could mean for the future of Lil Baby's career. For months now, rumors have been going around that Lil Baby and his former label, 4PF, are being watched by authorities. Recent reports suggest that Georgia law enforcement is actively investigating his connections to 4PF and another group called OMF. Some sources even claim that prosecutors are preparing to file racketeering charges against him and his associates. But where did these rumors really start? Let's break it down.
Keontae Davis is accused of shooting 2 people on September 27th. The 2 victims were dropped off at Grady Hospital. One survived, the other did not.
One of the biggest turning points in this story was the tragic murder of Keontae Davis on March 28th. Authorities say Davis was connected to the legal drama surrounding the 2022 unaliving of Jaquavius Wilson, a man caught between 2 rivals. Some reports claim Wilson was ready to testify before taking a plea deal, but that decision might have made him a target. Now, with multiple violent incidents linked to these 2 groups, law enforcement believes this is bigger than just a few street disputes. They say it could be organized crime, and that's where Rico charges come in. But could Lil Baby really be involved in something this serious?
Definitely. I like consider gun like we ain't friends, you know what I'm saying? Like we like more than friends, so it's like on a different level, you know what I'm saying?
One of the strangest parts of this case is that Lil Baby hasn't been directly named in any charges. However, a press conference from the Atlanta Police Department hinted that a rapper may have played a role in escalating tensions. Authorities claim that in May 2024, Lil Baby filmed a music video in a neighborhood controlled by a rival group.
Was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults.
They say this move was seen as a challenge, leading to more violence, including the deaths of 2 innocent 13-year-old boys in July. Lil Baby was not charged, but police have suggested that his presence in the area contributed to the growing conflict. This raises a big question. Can someone be held responsible for violence just because of where they filmed a music video? To get some answers, The Fader spoke with legal expert Melissa Redman, a former prosecutor. She explained that proving Lil Baby had any criminal intent would be difficult. For a charge to stick, prosecutors would need to show that Lil Baby knew violence would happen as a result of his video shoot. She also mentioned that this case is different from the Young Thug and YSL trial, where social media posts and song lyrics were used as evidence. Right now, there isn't enough public information to say whether Lil Baby is actually at risk of facing charges. However, law enforcement is keeping a close eye on the situation, and as we've seen before, when the authorities start investigating, anything can happen.
Several of the individuals in the city that are involved in some of these hybrid rap performance groups are involved in certain conflicts throughout the city. So us as a city of Atlanta, we do want to be proactive in making sure that our gang unit is on scene and at the on front of any potential matters that could escalate as a result of a shooting of this nature.
Lil Baby started his music career under his own label, 4PF, which has since been dissolved and rebranded as Glass Window Entertainment. Some people believe this was an attempt to distance himself from any criminal ties, but prosecutors aren't letting go of the past so easily. Authorities claim that 4PF has long been associated with gang activity, and they even suggest it has connections to the Crips. If true, this could be a major issue for Lil Baby, especially if the government decides to bring a Rico case against him. Network. With all these rumors flying around, what does Lil Baby have to say about it?
Then you got people calling you every day, and you got comments on the internet, and you're gonna get a Rico, and I don't even think people know how serious that is. They could really come and cut my whole career, my whole life for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Something I really ain't did, like shit I really don't got no part of. Like that shit ain't nothing to play with, especially when you the man of the family. You gotta face that, and still be happy, still take care of the kids, still like, well, that shit'll really drive you crazy.
So far, he has denied any involvement in criminal activity. When a fan asked him about the Rico rumors on Instagram, he simply responded, "Only God can judge me." His legal team has also spoken out, calling the Atlanta Police Department's accusations unprofessional, unethical, and shameful. They argue that Lil Baby was just making music and that he had every right to film a video in his own city. But will that be enough to keep him out of trouble? This case is about more than just one rapper. It raises questions about how the legal system views hip-hop culture. In the past, we've seen artists like Bobby Shmurda, 6ix9ine, and even Young Thug face serious legal battles because of their alleged ties to street life. Some say law enforcement is unfairly targeting rappers, using their music and public image against them. Others believe that some artists are actually involved in criminal activities and should be held accountable. What do you think? Is Lil Baby being unfairly targeted, or could there be some truth to these allegations? Right now, Lil Baby has not been charged with anything, but that doesn't mean he's in the clear. If law enforcement decides to move forward with the case, we could see another high-profile Rico trial very soon. Until then, we'll be keeping a close eye on any new developments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Also, let us know in the comments, do you think Lil Baby is innocent, or is there more to the story? Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.